Hello, health enthusiasts. Before we embark on this culinary journey into the world of sprouted grain bread, we'd like to remind you to show your love. If you enjoy our content and want to keep up with our latest healthy recipes and tips, don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for an enlightening exploration into the process of making your very own sprouted grain bread right from scratch. Let's dive into the world of wholesome eating together. Ever wonder why healthy eating is so important, or why sprouted grain bread, also known as Ezekiel bread, is considered a powerhouse of nutrients? Welcome to a journey of wholesome baking where every step unravels the secret to a healthier life. Today, the spotlight's on sprouted grain bread, a combination of whole grains and legumes that results in a complete protein source. It all starts with a selection of grains and legumes. Barley, millet, wheat, spelt, lentils, soybeans, and Great Northern beans are the traditional choices. Soak them in water for about 3 to 4 days until they sprout, changing the water once every day. Now, that might seem like a long time, but remember, good things come to those who wait. Once the grains and legumes sprout, drain them and grind them into a fine paste. This is the base for the sprouted grain bread. Next, gather the remaining ingredients. Grab a cup of lukewarm water, a tablespoon of active dry yeast, a quarter cup of honey, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a teaspoon of salt. Combine the yeast and water in a large bowl. Wait for around 10 minutes until a creamy froth appears on top. This indicates the yeast is active and ready to help the bread rise. Now, stir in the honey, olive oil, and salt. Once these are well combined, add the sprouted grain paste. Mix it until the ingredients are well incorporated and a dough forms. Knead the dough on a floured surface for about 10 minutes. This process develops the gluten in the dough, giving the bread its structure. Place the dough in a greased bowl and cover it with a clean cloth. Allow it to rise for about an hour or until it doubles in size. Punch down the dough to release the air and shape it into a loaf. Place it in a greased loaf pan and let it rise again for about half an hour. Preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Bake the bread for around 45 minutes or until it turns golden brown and sounds hollow when tapped. And there you have it. A loaf of sprouted grain bread packed with nutrients and flavors is ready to be devoured. This bread is a great source of fiber, which aids in digestion, and complex carbohydrates, which provide energy. Sprouting the grains and legumes also increases their nutrient content and makes them easier to digest. Ezekiel bread, with its rich flavor and delightful texture, is a testament to the fact that healthy eating doesn't have to be boring. It's an embodiment of the saying, "You are what you eat." So why not make what you eat count towards a healthier lifestyle? Remember, the journey to health starts with a single step, or in this case, a single slice of sprouted grain bread. Enjoy the process, relish the product, and celebrate the health benefits. Now that you've baked your own sprouted grain bread, you might be wondering how to best enjoy it. Well, the possibilities are endless. Start your day with a healthy breakfast by toasting a slice of the bread and spreading some fresh avocado on top. The nutty flavor of the sprouted grains pairs perfectly with the creamy avocado. If you're in the mood for a sandwich, use the sprouted grain bread as your base. The unique flavor and texture will add a delightful twist to any sandwich filling you choose. And don't forget dessert. Sprouted grain bread makes a terrific base for a bread pudding. Its texture holds up well when soaked in a custard mixture, and its hearty flavor adds depth to the dessert. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dessert, sprouted grain bread can elevate your meals to a new level of health and flavor. So go ahead, experiment, and discover the versatility of this wonderful bread. And that wraps up our journey into the world of sprouted grain bread. We hope you've enjoyed this adventure as much as we have, and that you're excited to try out this recipe on your own. Remember, the beauty of cooking is that you can always tweak things to make it your own. So don't be afraid to experiment with different types of grains and legumes, or add your own twist to the recipe. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and leave a comment below to tell us how your sprouted grain bread turned out. We love hearing from you. And of course, if you haven't done so already, Make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our future videos. We have a lot more healthy recipes and cooking tips to share with you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy baking!